Hey, it's Coffee, and ow, updates. I have a package on my lap, and I think I just gave myself a fucking paper cup with it. Ow. Anyway, updates, because I didn't do any last week or the week before. Um, just because it's been super busy. I've been super busy. Just catching up on adult stuff and life stuff. My I had a big argument with my job network manager and had to deal with all that. He was threatening to cut me off my payments and all sorts of stuff. Um, but he didn't really have a leg to stand on because I'd been doing everything I was supposed to be doing. He was just basically being a jerk. Um, so I spent the whole day just like dealing with all of that. Ended up switching to a new job network, and I have my first appointment with them on Wednesday. Noise. Um, so hopefully this place will be better because the place that I've moved to is the place that I wanted to go to before I went to Nova. Um, so hopefully it will all work out fine. I can go over there. Yeah, so I've been doing that, just sort of catching up on housework and adult stuff. Um, Little coloring book. Um, yeah, so yeah, I've just been busy just with life. Um, Not a whole lot of stitching. Like I know this month is Stitch Mania. The people across the road from me are moving out at the moment, and there's lots of weird noises and stuff. So if they pick up, that's what's going on. Not a whole lot. I mean, I don't even actually know. Like I made up that little Stitch Mania calendar thing where I was going to track what I did. Don't even know where it is. That's how much I've been doing for Stitch Mania. I have been stitching a bit though, so my Nora Corbett is looking like this at the moment. Um, so she's coming along well. She's past the halfway mark easily. But that's the only thing I've really been doing. I haven't made any new starts. I haven't done anything on any other projects. I've just I haven't even really done much on Emmy. Um, so it's also like a count your stitches month. So yeah, again, just not stitching a whole bunch. Um, I've done a little bit of coloring. I've been doing some like organizing stuff. This is what my week looks like this week. Um, yeah. So this week is going to be a crazy week as well. So I have a friend visiting tomorrow. Because my birthday is on Saturday, so I'm not going to be able to see anyone for my actual birthday. So friends coming tomorrow to see me. First appointment with the new job network on Wednesday, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday are all the days that I'm volunteering for the Sydney Writers Festival. Um, Now, my Friday, my Saturday, and my Sunday are full days of volunteering. Thursday, I finish at 12. After that, I'm going to go to Basement Books in the city because I'm going to be in the city anyway. And I'm going to buy myself a few birthday present books because it's my birthday, so fuck it. Um, yeah, so I'm going to be volunteering for my birthday. And then maybe, I'm not sure yet if it's going ahead or not, might be going to a fetish party after that. Which would be really interesting because, like I said, I've got a full day on Sunday too. So, yes. So, 4 days of volunteering, job network, and then Monday next week, I'm going in to see a Bogfield dentist. There's a like a um, public health scheme thing specifically for dental work. So I'm gonna go in and see if I can get my teeth fixed. It's just gotten to a point where I need to do something about it, and I don't see myself being able to afford to pay a dentist anytime soon. So yeah, that's gonna happen next Monday, and I am already scared shitless about it. Any other plans apart from that? It does not appear so. Um, yeah. So, yes. I had another ESAT appointment with Centrelink last week, which, like, there's a Centrelink office in my area, but they sent me to one that's not in my area, so I had to, like, get a train out there and stuff. And the appointment wasn't even 15 minutes long, so I was kind of annoyed, but it's something I had to do. And then Saturday we went to the medieval fair in Blacktown. It's like it's a very, it's not as good as Iron Fest. It's not as big as Iron Fest. They don't have as much stuff in there. But they are sort of strictly medieval. Like they don't, we're like, um, Iron Fest is like medieval and steampunk and cosplay and war enactments and stuff like that. The Blacktown Medieval Fair is just medieval, and it is a free event. So we went down, we spent a couple hours there, um, and I took some photos and stuff, which are up on my photography page. So that was good, and I rode a camel. I had Andrew help me to get on the camel because they had it so that there was a platform, so that we were just climbing straight onto the camel, so the camels weren't having to get down and then get back up and then get down and get back up, and it was only a short ride. So they put me on a camel named Paul. Andrew helped me onto it, but they put Andrew on the camel behind me. So they had me get off the camel first, and getting off the camel, I dislocated my knee really badly. Um, so that was not great, but the actual ride part was actually really good. And Andrew was apparently laughing because my ass was like, it looked like I was like super bent out of shape and like really uncomfortable and really painful, but it was actually really comfortable. Because the way the seat was, like it sort of curved up, and because I got a giant ass, no shock. Um, the way it was sitting, like it looked like it was meeting my spine where it sort of straightens. So it was like it looked like the entire curved part of my spine was just like gone. Because of the way that I was sitting. But it was actually really comfortable. And it was just like, oh, like you're not in pain. It's, no, it's fine. Like the ride part was actually really comfortable. The worst part was getting on and off the camel. But yeah, I rode a camel. That was a thing that I did. What else? What else? What else? That's about it. Like, where's the page that I colored? Where is it? It's in here somewhere. There it is. So yeah, that's the page that I colored. That page. I've also been working on my WoW notebook and like getting that done. I bummed my last two lots of Fabulicious bosses. I haven't done any painting, like the Warhammer miniatures. I've done some perlers. I don't know. It's like an alien face, but like with a galaxy sort of thing. I've got to iron it yet. That one's for Andrew. And I'm also working on a Zenyatta one. And the Zenyatta one is going over 3 pegboards. So it's the biggest one I've done so far. So definite learning curve. I think that's about it creatively, except for the photography stuff. Yeah, I haven't really done much else. Like I said, it's just been catching up on cleaning and all sorts of stuff. And I got this one today, just then. It cost me like $4 and free shipping. Spiral bound, and the pages are perforated, so you can tear them out. Let's see what's in here. So it's not bad. Some of the designs are cut off because of the size of the pages. Like this didn't have a preview of what it was like on the inside, so I don't know. So I couldn't see what it was like. It's not bad. It's pretty basic. Yeah, it's pretty basic. Nothing special. Mm, yeah. This is like a mishmash of a bunch of images I've seen in other colouring books. The paper's relatively, like, I'd probably put it at like a medium weight. Yeah, it's nothing special. Oh, it's $4. I'll do a proper review thing of it when I do my other ones, because I've got the, I think it's Anne Stokes that I've got a film for, and the Warcraft one as well that I've still got to film, but that will happen later. Oh, you actually want to say hello, do you? Huh? You giant sook. Look, it's an Illidan. No. Because it's coming into winter now, he's very, very cuddly. Aren't you, jerkface? Yeah, you're a jerkface. What? Yeah, so he's been very cuddly. He's a spoiled baby. Oh no, wait, you just want pellets. You're being adorable so that I give you pellets. I'm onto your games. We've changed the way that we feed him a little bit. Because he just kept, like, in the mornings, he kept gorging his food down really, really fast. And then I'd have to clean up his puke. So we've stopped giving him pellets in the morning. We just give him the wet food in the morning. And then I give him some pellets when I get up. Or, like, or probably around lunchtime, I try to give them to him. So, yeah, there he goes. But, yeah, so far it's been good. He hasn't puked once since we've stopped giving him pellets in the morning. So, yes. Just because for some reason he panic eats. And I still don't know why. Don't bite my feet. Don't bite my feet. Go away. That's his new thing, though, is biting my feet. He especially doesn't like my slippers. And he bites my slippers all the time. But, yes. He's going alright. There's been no more puke. Has there, baby? No more puke. He's just winding around my feet now, because he's just like, you're gonna get up and feed me. Yeah, you. But, for the rest of today, it's going to be, I'm going to play some Heroes of the Storm. I've got 2 more games to play with the Nexus Challenge, so I can get that finished. And I've got Raid tonight, because, me and, most of the other people who I was raiding with in my previous guild, left. We were sort of sick of a lot of the shit that was happening in the guild. It didn't matter what we tried to do to sort of make it better, it just didn't help anyone, and because of some other people that were coming in and raiding with us, we kept having to go back to the start and going back to like normal runs, and then we were back to having trouble with normal runs, whereas we were starting to make really good progress with heroic raiding. So we just got sick of it and we decided to make our own guild. So now we're in our own guild, and we've switched our raiding days to suit everyone better. So now we're raiding Wednesday nights and Monday nights. Yeah, so we did our first raid last Wednesday, and we got 10 out of 10 for normal. So today we're going to go into some heroics, and we're going to do as many of the heroic bosses as we can. So we are looking forward to that. Like, it's been working really well, and like, yeah, apart from some of the people in the old guild abusing us, because how dare we leave, like, to start our own guild and stuff, because yeah, and it's sort of funny because the people who are bitching and abusing us and carrying on like children are people that we never spoke to, that we didn't ever interact with, who didn't raid with us anyway, and they're abusing us and carrying on like children. So, yeah. like, so far as to say, like, one of them had their, like, status for, like, a couple hours as die gothy die. Like, I'd never spoken to this fucking person, and they never raided with us. And at the end of the day, it's a game, and myself and this group of people weren't happy with the way that we were playing the game in this guild. So we moved, so that we would be enjoying it. Like, yeah, it just doesn't make sense. But otherwise, it's all been going good. We're getting new people in, and yeah, it's going well. So that's a thing too. So raiding tonight, and depending on how my knees are a bit later on, I have a fridge to clean out because we have a new fridge. Basically, we got it secondhand because the people who had it remodeled their kitchen and they didn't like the way their fridge looked in the kitchen now, so they went and bought a new one, which meant that they had the old one and we've got it now. It's sitting in our backyard. The problem is, when they stopped using it, they didn't leave the doors open for the moisture to come out. So there's some mold and stuff in there that I've got to tackle. That's why it's sitting out in the garage, out in the backyard, because I need to get out there and clean it, hit it with the bicarb and vinegar and all that sort of shit. So if my knees can handle it today, I'll do it today. If not, then I can do it tomorrow or Wednesday. Um, yeah. But either way, we have a new fridge freezer. It's like twice the size of the fridge freezer we have. And there's garbos coming around. It's really late, actually. It's recycling. That's gonna get really loud in a second. But yeah. So we have a new fridge freezer. It's twice the size of the one that we have, and it also means that we're going to be able to get rid of our chest freezer, which it's been good, but I've been having more trouble using it because I'm fairly short, and like the chest freezer is pretty deep, so I can't really get down into it to grab things from the bottom. And then like just the cost of running the chest freezer and stuff, alongside a fridge freezer, especially because you've got to keep chest freezers as full as you can. Otherwise, they take more power to keep everything frozen. So we've got like a whole bunch of stuff in that chest freezer that is no good anymore. That's been in there for more than a year. That's never going to be used or can't be used, and we can't get rid of it because if we do, we've got to fill it up with more stuff, and it's just a very expensive way to keep stuff frozen. So once we have the other fridge cleaned out, we can bring it in, take those two out, and it might mean that we have to change the way we do groceries a little bit. Like, we might not be able to freeze all of our meat all in one go for like a fortnight, but it'll be better than having a fridge freezer and a chest freezer. We'll probably save some money on our power bill. Plus, it is a newer fridge too, so the energy rating is probably better than the one we've got. Yeah, so I've just got to get out there and clean that at some point. Who knows? Maybe I'll conscript my friend into helping me tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. And I think that's probably it for me. Oh wait, so yeah, this week I'm gonna be like super busy. Stitch Mania basically hasn't happened. I haven't started anything new. I haven't worked on very many projects. Haven't even been stitching every day, to be honest. But yeah, got myself some new floss cards. I got a thing of Sculpey clay. Because I want to start making some stuff with clay. But I haven't done it for so long, so I just got one to like sort of play around with to see if it's what I wanted. And when I was in Spotlight, they had these like kitchen towels, but they're the ones with the Ada bands on them. There. So I'm gonna cross stitch onto them. And then I'll probably put some like interfacing and stuff on the back so it protects the stitches a bit more, because I've still got some from when I did that pillow. Yeah. I'm probably gonna put like wipe your motherfucking hands or something on it. Like it just, I haven't opened them to see how much space there is, but it's gonna be something subversive. So yeah, that's a thing as well that I'd like to do, but again, time. So the next couple days are just gonna be more catching up on stuff. Maybe doing a bit of stitching and just preparing for Sydney Writers Festival volunteering. You're going to be so angry. You're going to be by yourself, and I'm not going to be here to give you pellets at lunchtime. Oh, you're going to be so mad, aren't you? Okay. Why did you... Cats. Yes, so that is pretty much my day. A little bit of gaming, a little bit of housework, maybe some stitching. See how it goes. But I'm gonna go and get some stuff started. Actually, I've got to clean the kitchen again. The never-ending story as an adult is both laundry and kitchen work. Just, yeah, never ends. But I'm gonna go and yes, bye.